Hello Guardians, it's me Hunter Gunslinger here, back with a brand new video. So there's going to be a lot of videos posting from now into tonight into tomorrow. For this week we're going to have a lot of videos posted. We'll start my God of War series very soon and post up some unboxing video that I have for God of War that I forgot to post because of work schedule, busy and all that good stuff. But today we're going to be talking about Destiny 2's DLC Warmind live stream that was just pretty much wrapped up like a good couple of minutes ago, if you want to put it in a sense. There's a lot to talk about Destiny 2's Warmind, what we're going to be seeing very soon, and what should be expected for this second expansion pack than previous expansion packs that we had from before. Now they do have some really exciting news about, of course, the exotic weapons. The exotic weapons are really getting buffed and really getting some more bonus damage than they was before. Isolation Protocol is a new mode that was introduced during the live stream. New ships, new armor sets, new weapons, Crucible ranks. The light level that I've seen so far was 384 up to 385, and the power rank was 30, if you want to put it in that sense. Valor emblem, a glory emblem, meaning that the glory ranks and the valor ranks. The valor ranks are pretty much for people that just want to rank up. Glory ranks meaning that you gotta have some win losses and you will have some losing losses. So I'll make sure that I get a good decent team that has a lot of win losses and not too much losing losses. So make sure that you have like a good solid team for the glory ranks. Same playlist, meaning quick play and competitive playlist, the same type of setting. Private matches are making a return. 4-on-4 is still the same. 6 versus 6 hasn't came in yet. We're gonna have some seasonal rewards, meaning some seasonal weapons and seasonal armor. Solitude map is an exclusive map when you buy the Warmind expansion pack. Hardlight, Skyburner, Wrist Runner, Fighting Lion. Oh my god, that was an exotic weapon that was not my favorite. It was a good exotic weapon, but wasn't my favorite. But that is getting more improved, more damage, more ammo. Sturm and Drag getting some bonus damage, so they're being some lethal. The Lance Bolts rifle, I can't even speak right now because I'm coughing right now. Is getting some new improvements in the near future. So there's a lot to talk about in this video. Some of these videos are going to be breaking down. I will go back doing my weapon test Wednesdays tomorrow. I don't know which weapon it will be, but it will be something. And then of course doing some how-to videos probably on Tuesdays. Hopefully maybe I'll post a how-to video to get some of these exotic weapons in the near future. But right now, let's talk about what's going to be happening in the new DLC, what we're going to be looking ahead of the DLC. So let's talk about the story mode. The story mode has been a rocky road for Destiny 2 so far for a lot of people, meaning that it was ups and downs. There was some positive, there was some negatives inside the game. And right now, there is some positive aspect coming into May 8th. I think I see some positive future for Destiny 2 with some rank play and the Crucible getting some tweaks and the exotic weapons becoming better. So I was seeing some positive reviews for the game. And of course, Bungie is showing off their Warmind. They're telling viewers about the story and all that good stuff about their artificial intelligence of Rasputin. So in short versions, if you guys kind of remember about the Warmind back in Destiny 1 days and Rasputin on old Russia, and how the Hive was always cloud around Rasputin and the Warmind a lot. They're always in that particular area on Earth and on old Russia. Now they're on Mars. There's like a Pacific area on Mars that is melting. Like the glaciers are completely melting. And of course, the frozen Hive is making a return onto their gravesite, trying to get their size. Not get their size, trying to get their, how I put it in a sense, trying to get some technology out of the artificial technology of Rasputin. So, of course, Rasputin has woken up for a very long slumber. It was in there like Alien. If you guys remember Alien versus Predator, when Mama Bear was like frozen ice and she rewoken. He has called down a bunch of Warstat satellites which have cracked open the polar ice caps on Mars and unleash a whole branch of frozen Hive. You will have to fight the Hive on a new Mars destination that goes live with the Warmind. Now, they haven't showcased the enemy that we're gonna come across in the second expansion pack. They didn't show us what he's gonna look like. I don't know if they're gonna be showing. They might be showcasing like little glimpse of certain things, probably some for Thursday, something maybe for next week, and maybe giving that final run. So you have this week and next week to kind of get all the necessary things you need to get to kind of get yourself prepared. And we're gonna be making some videos this week to show you how to rank up your level, what's the best way to rank up your level. The light level right now is 335 right now. This is the current level. Like I said, the current level that I've seen so far is 384 and 385 on some characters that we're playing throughout the live stream. So that is like the story aspect of, you know, the expansion pack 2. They didn't really went into details of the story. It's just that we're going to be getting a new character, a new hero for the hunters. You know, hey, the Titans had theirs. They had Lord Saladin. The Warlocks had their guy. They had Osiris. And now we have Ana Bray for the hunters. So, hey, shout out to the hunters finally getting their little hero. So her name is Ana Bray. If you guys know the Bray family, the Clovis Bray, that is where it all kind of started. This is where all the artificial technology was being started. If you guys remember, the Ziva crisis is where that kind of like, you know, exploded throughout their artificial technology. So they've been known for their artificial technology point of making shit that they ain't supposed to be making. Let's just put it in that sense, like how our government is always making some little thing that they shouldn't be making. So that is Clovis Bray. They're like that type of government official type of people who goes down there and make little technology that they shouldn't be making, can't control, and get out of hand. So that is the Bray family. Judging by some of the prologue, she was saying that Guardians cannot dig up their past. That is the rule number 1. You cannot dig up your past as you are as a Guardian. So she is digging up her past, trying to figure out about her family and all that good stuff. So that's what she's doing. Next, what they were talking about is the isolation protocol. Now, a lot of people were talking about, oh, it's the herd mode and all that stuff. Is one of the main features that Bungie showed today as isolation protocol, as a herd mode that sort of look like cross between Destiny's what's that one shit called? Oh my god, Destiny's Prison of Elders and Court of Oryx. If you guys remember, us hunters used to go in those areas every single week trying to fight those big bosses. So something like that is kind of what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of that. There is some public events in the New Mars area that will go through some wave of enemies as we saw throughout the live stream. So we're going to be looking for that. And they said that when you play this like every 5 weeks, you get like a new enemy and you get that final boss. And there's unique rewards in there. And they showcase some of the Warmind's like armory Rasputin type of sets, like the shotgun, of course the swords making a return back, because that is a big relic for the Hive. If you guys remember, that what took down Oryx and all that stuff. And next they were talking about there's rewards, there's unique rewards in there that you can definitely get when you play the isolation protocol. Now they said when you're going to play isolation protocol, you have to finish the campaign mode. That's the first thing you need to finish. You need to finish the campaign mode and then do isolation protocol. So you need to do that first. And then you have to clear some Hive once the satellite thing kind of open up. Rasputin is sending out signals for you, and that's when the Hive like come brushing in to you and kind of like, you know, yeah, you gotta fight your way through this thing, basically what they were talking about. So you have to finish the campaign mode first before you do isolation protocol. Now they said that if you want to explore Mars or whatever and you come across that, you can watch what people are doing, but I guess you won't get like the unique rewards that they have for you. So you have to finish the campaign mode first. So make sure that you do that. They did show a little snippet of it. They were showing all kinds of things like the shotguns, the sword, the armor set that you might get, and unique rewards throughout that process. They didn't show the unique rewards, but they were showcasing it. Next, they were talking about mostly about the PvP aspect, and making the game hard. So isolation protocol is step number 1 for them to making the game hard. They were talking about there's going to be a new raid layer, but they didn't showcase the new raid layer. Emote wheel is going to be introduced into season 3. There are going to be seasonal 3 rewards and weapons, so make sure you guys check out for that. Sorry about that. Let's continue what we were saying. What we were saying? Oh, we were talking about private matches and of course the making the game a little bit hard. So when the Guardians and the YouTubers went to the Destiny Summit over the weekend, they were talking about, look, our community said the game was a little too easy. Yeah, it was a little too easy. Like, you can go through this game and just whatever. I remember when I was going through Heroic Strikes, they were a little challenging themselves, you know. So the game, its aspect was a little too easy. I think they listened too much to the people who just got into Destiny and saying that this game is a little too hard for them. They listened to those people. They didn't listen to their true fans. They didn't listen to year 3 fans. So in that aspect, they want to make the game a little bit harder for, of course, the Destiny fans. Of course, they had a summit over the weekend, and I listened to some of the videos that they were talking about from some of the YouTubers that went to the community summit to talk about what changes they need to make to the game. And the first thing they said, make the game a little bit harder. So hopefully that isolation protocol will be a little bit harder for us Guardians this time around. So hopefully we will see some challenging mode. And of course, the Crucible ranks is another thing that might be a little bit a harder aspect for us Guardians. I mean, they had the Volar rank. A Volar rank is like for people like me who wants to get used to the whole ranking system and all that good stuff. So wins and losses don't really affect that rank. But glory ranks, if you want to be that glory player in that rank, especially in competitive playlists, wins and losses do count. So they do add up when you play in the glory ranks. So like I said in the previous video, make sure that you have people that you can run with, meaning that you can depend on this person to help you get a lot of wins. And there is going to be people in there that are going to be very challenging. There's going to be a specific weapon. It's called Rydex Claymore. That is one of the weapons that you're going to be getting when you're kind of playing the Crucible playlist. So if you see somebody, like he said in the video, if you see somebody with that specific weapon, that means they're a glorified player, meaning that they're A1 top tier type of player. So if you see that person with that gun and they're annihilating with that, they a top tier player. So make sure that you look out for that weapon. So they didn't went too much in details about the Crucible in much details. It's still going to be 4-on-4 like I said earlier. They do going to have private matches. They have a new map called Solitude map. Like they said in the live stream, you got to have the Warmind expansion pack in order for you to play this map. So it's just one, so far just one map that they showcase in the live stream. So it's called Solitude map. So there's a lot of changes coming into the Destiny 2 era. But we got to talk about the exotic weapons. So the exotic weapons that they kind of showcased throughout the live stream was the Fighting Lion, Risk Runner, Skyburner Oath, Hard Light, Squirm, and Drag. And there was one more. Damn, there was 2 more actually. I didn't even write it down. But when it comes back into my head, you will see it in the video. Most of those weapons they were showcasing throughout the live stream, and they're going to be making some changes. The Risk Runner is going to be an increased arc overdrive they were talking about. Skyburner's Oath, I have that on my PC account on my Hunter, and I like that as a scout rifle. That's one of my favorite weapons that I really like. They're making it better, a lot better. It's a good weapon now, but it's going to be making it a lot better in season 3, and you're gonna be raining fire. So they said when you kind of have your warlock kind of like activated like throughout the whole gameplay, and it will kind of help you out because you know warlocks can glide. So when you're gliding in the air, you're gliding with the Skyburner, and it will rain fire on your enemy. So if you see a warlock in the sky, you need to get a rocket launcher or the Fighting Line real quick and take him out, because if he has the Skyburner equipped with him, he will be raining fire upon you when he's gliding in the air. So make sure that when you make sure you got something in your hand that can take him out really quickly, and he's gonna be raining fire. Hard light's gonna be double damage. So you know how hard light shoots, like they bounce off walls and stuff. So when that bouncing off, you know, you gotta look out for that. The drag and scrim's gonna be having a bonus damage on their weapons. We were talking about earlier about the fighting line. You know me, I hated that exotic weapon, but it seemed like it's getting better. I like it. I like the fighting line, but it has some problems. But they're gonna be making it more improvements to it, a lot more improvements, more damage to that weapon, and more ammo for the fighting lion. So if you have the fighting lion now, don't dismantle it yet. We're gonna see how it works in season 3. So all these weapons that I mentioned, hopefully that you have in your inventory. If not, you can go back into your collection vault and use your legendary shards to kind of get that weapon back. But if you're just starting out Destiny 2, you can get the wrist runner throughout the story mode from Ayu, Asher. Yeah, Asher was one of them. You can get the Sky Runner, and of course our friendly, our little black friend, of course, that's in the darkness, Zerg. He comes every Friday. You can get some of those exotic weapons through there too. So watch out for him for this Friday to see what he has in store. Get it, save it, and you will have it in your vault. Anything that I miss, I think I cover mostly everything. Probably not, but I will go more in details, kind of like separate each video. Like this week, we're going to be talking about the exotic weapons, the story, the isolation protocol, and of course the Crucible. So each video, we're going to have like a separate video discussing about everything. But this was just all in one video, talking about what they discussed throughout the live stream. So let's go back and recap what we talked about in aspect. Of course, Warmind will have a new raid layer. A lot of people say it's a new raid strike. No, it's a new raid layer. They didn't mention anything about the raid layer, but they said we're going to have a new raid layer, and we're going to have a new strike. They didn't showcase none of the strikes, so we're going to have a new strike. We're going to have a new hero. Her name is Ana Bray, or Anastasia Bray. That's her full name. And a bunch of new changes. An emote wheel, finally, so you can equip any kind of emote like pointing or dancing or whatever you have. All of them being equipped. Thank Lord Jesus. Thank you, God. Woo! Thank you. And of course, player versus player PvP, the Crucible mode. Of course, we're going to be having the Vola rank and the Glory rank. So make sure that you guys get your Scuff gaming controller out, or get a Scuff gaming controller, or just use your basic gaming controller to kind of help you out. Get a new PC keyboard if you're playing on PC, because it's going to get sweaty, blood, sweat, and tears. And of course, our new friendly enemy, which is not our new friendly enemy, is the same exact enemy. It's just the Hive. They're called the Frozen Hive, if you want to put it in that sense. Yeah, same enemy, just called Frozen Hive. What else that we have in that aspect? There's going to be a lot of people showcasing level 1, level 2 of their isolation protocol, level 3s. That went to the Destiny Summit, so make sure you check those guys out, and I will definitely check those out. I will at least some of the couple of people that probably they definitely went to the Destiny 2 Summit, so make sure you check those 3 people out, or actually 4, because they pulled out some more information in the video better than anybody else on YouTube platform when it comes to Destiny 2. New public events on Mars is called Isolation Protocol. We'll have 5 different week-to-week rotating bosses. So I'm reading what the people are saying on Twitter. So that's what it's called. If you can throw a Valkyrie during the isolation protocol, you can be able to throw the arc staff. Make it happen, please. So I'm just reading what people are thinking about the isolation protocol. So yeah, a lot of people who went to the, like I said, to the Destiny Summit are now posting a lot of videos showcasing what they have so far. So make sure you guys check those out. I'm definitely checking those out once I finish this video and everything else. And we're going to be discussing everything step by step and getting you guys prepared for the expansion pack 2 in the near future. So make sure you guys watch out for those videos. If you want more Destiny content onto this channel, make sure you subscribe for more. Hit that notification bell, and of course hit that thumbs up button on this video if you want to see more Destiny 2 videos in the future. I think I covered mostly everything. I probably didn't, but like I said, every video is going to be separate. We're going to be talking about exotic weapons, the Crucible, Isolation Protocol. Most definitely we will be going more in depth about that gameplay very soon. So like I said, hey, if you guys want to see more, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the expansion pack so far. Do you think this is kind of like a big step towards making the game better? Usually expansion pack 2 usually makes the game kind of give it a stepping stone into the future. Expansion pack 1, expansion pack 2 for Destiny 1 was pretty good. I liked it in both expansion packs. It's just that Destiny 2 expansion pack 1 was not really, like, they just like BS bullcrap that and just copy and paste and call it a day. I think this second expansion pack, they put a little bit more effort into this expansion pack, give us something that we really want to play, especially Isolation Protocol. I'm really gonna be looking forward for that when this game drops May 8th. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But let me know in the comment section down below what else you want to see in the future for Destiny 2. They always have like a third expansion pack that is like the biggest expansion pack they'll have. So hopefully we will see something in the future. And we're not gonna know anything else until probably this week, once everybody start posting their videos and kind of showcasing everything. So make sure you guys, you know, watch out for those people. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a blessed day. If you guys do enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button. God of War series will start very soon, so make sure you watch out for that, and watch out for a lot more Destiny 2 videos for this week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you guys want me to show you guys how to get any of these exotic weapons, let me know in the comment section down below what exotic weapon that you don't have that you want me to showcase that you can get. And if you want to know how to get to light level 335 very soon, make sure you leave that in the comment section down below. I will show some steps and key ways to get yourself to that light level very soon, especially if you're a single player. There's many ways you can get to light level 335 without playing Nightfall, and of course playing the raid. There's so many ways, so make sure you stay tuned for that. They've been saying that the power level is going to be a little bit harder this time around. I don't know how true that is, but I will do more research on that. And I will catch you guys in the next one.